Yo, how's it going, everybody? Let me get the Dokkan. Why is the Dokkan sound not playing? There we go. Yo, how's it going, everybody? Shout out to anyone who's coming over from the 59 Gaming podcast episode. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you drop a like, sub to the channel if you are new. Yeah, hey, too much you got. I can't believe that didn't get muted straight away. That's pretty funny. Obviously, I had no idea. None of us, I think, had any idea at the time that that actually happened as well. So that is kind of funny. Right, let's see. One thing that we have to do, as it is now after midnight over here, so we've now, technically it's Monday, so I've got my weekly reset of Battlefield to do. We could do that to start off with. Obviously, Super Battle Road is still live, and you are, of course, in the home of the Super Battle Road King, so if there's any people want to request any Super Battle Road stages, maybe we could do that. Probably not no item runs, maybe. I don't know, maybe, it depends. Just kind of want to chill. Pretty much let you guys kind of decide what you want to see. And yeah, I did decide to bust out the mask for the start of the stream, but I might take it off in a sec, because my god, it is warm. Someone said the game music, actually, it's incredibly hot, so I'm actually going to take it off now. I wasn't sure how long the 59 gaming thing was going to go for, so I was sat, like, ready to start the stream at the end. And I'd already put the mask on, and oh my god, it was hot. Plus now I can actually see properly, which, you know, is kind of helpful. Broke 144 million in chain battle. Damn. My high score is still 130 and I've dropped down to 2%. Which is super annoying. Do chain battle runs and show us why it's your favourite mode. Yeah, no. Not that. But yeah, I think we'll just start off by running through Battlefield quickly, and then we'll go through, I'll let you guys in the chat decide what you want to see. Is there anyone new that I've got that I haven't added in? Don't really care about adding in Demon King Piccolo to Extreme Tech. So yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so from what we can tell, Global is getting the celebration for Heroes at the same time as JP, because the people who posted the super attacks for the Super Saiyan 4s got copyright claimed, and well, not everybody, but some people got copyright claimed, and under the copyright claim information it said it was claimed because of Dokkan Now Volume 3. So basically what that means is that that something they had posted was in Dokkan Now Volume 3, and so that's why the whole thing got claimed. And obviously, since the only thing that they posted was the 2 Super Saiyan 4 animations, that basically confirms that Dokkan Now is going to have the Super Saiyan 4 animations in it. So obviously, why would it have those in the Dokkan Now video unless it was announcing that Dokkan Now is, that Heroes is coming to Global as well? So those Super Saiyan 4s look so bad. Nah, they look awesome. What are you talking about? The art for the characters looks good. I will admit, I think the animations are a little bit like, they look good, they're just kind of boring. Like Broly's one, I talked about it in the video that I put up earlier. Broly's one, like you can see that his character sprite, like when he like charges forward and then he starts like charging up the ball, like the actual character has quite a lot of like fluid movement in it and stuff. But the actual attack itself is just boring because he just makes like a big green thing and then just kind of pushes it at them. And then obviously Vegito, his SSR one is kind of boring. It is just a basic Kamehameha, even though it has a cool like zoom in thing. But then his Spirit Sword one's interesting. I don't really like the beginning part where he's like shanking at them with the sword. But the bit at the end where he actually makes like the giant sword and then does the thing, like I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, so for Battlefield, I always use a heroes team to do the first stage because the first stage is always super easy. And then it means the Nappa that you fight in the first stage is always the same type as the Jiren at the end. So that means I've now got both of my AGL teams saved for the end. And then I just always use mono teams, like all the way through. So we're obviously up against... I'm sure I can remove that. We're up against physical, so the best thing about Extreme STR is you can literally just make a full transformation boost team, so this gets absolutely crushed. Those arts are horrible. Well, agree to disagree. I think they look awesome, so... I'm ready for content. Wait, did I not pick enough units? Who did I miss? Oh, right, yeah, it's because I normally bring Steelers, but I put him on the heroes team. Not that it matters. Watch the Cyberman get me killed at the end, though. Go, Cyberman, you can do it. Yeah, I forgot John, Wick. I was almost called you John. It's John Wick, who is a legend. But here's an idea: clear a Realm of God Super Battle Road with no damage received. I mean. It's kind of impossible. Technically on paper it's possible because of the units that have a dodge chance, but as soon as one of them doesn't dodge, then you'd have to restart. But SS4 Xeno Vegito's TURSA was fire. Hilarious at the start, but awesome at the end. Yeah, exactly. Like the bit where he's like shanking away with the energy sword, I think looks a little bit weird, but like the bit at the end is so good. Right. Cyberman, I choose you. Cyberman holding up strong. He's the only reason that we won, clearly. He was just there on the turn to provide moral support. So yeah, extreme physical team. So we bring Boo, bring Cooler, bring Kid Boo, Cell, and then we'll bring you for some support. Cell took the light from Cyberman. Yeah, exactly. Cyberman is like secretly like the Devilman passive. He just destroys. They shafted me and you with no Mars 17 and no Black Janemba. I know, right? Yo, Shadik, how's it going, my dude? Shout out to my boy for the $10 donor. He says, hey man, how you been? Great, unlike me who rainbowed Tech, Trunks, Int, Super Sentai, Goku, AGL Gogeta, Tech and physical Gotenks, and almost rainbowed Piccolo, and you pulled no Gotenks. Oof. Yeah, my summons on the banner weren't particularly great. I did finally get Gotenks. But I had to do quite a few rotations on the banner before I actually got him, so that was quite disappointing. Grinding Nurse Chi-Chi is a pain. I want this event to be revamped. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's... I mean, technically, it's like the only event in the game that you can farm the Nurse Chi-Chis from. So I guess it's not too bad. I don't even really use them that much. Like, obviously, for Super Battle Road, I know that they can be useful, but they only last for one turn. So for me, the perfect item setup for Super Battle Road has and probably always will be Whis, Icarus, Princess Snake, and Android 8. So you only get 1 to 2 per run. Nah, it's more than that. If you know the segments that they're on and you hit them every time, I thought you got like somewhere between... Is it like between 4 and 8 or something? I'm sure it's more than 2. I pulled Gotenks on a single ticket with a Zeno, and since I'm a fan of Truth, I of course had to do the legendary Zeno scream. It's the first time. This is finally the time for a Garlic Jr. card. No, we don't need Garlic Jr. in Dokkan. I will say I have no issue with the super attacks. They are fine. I mean, they're okay. They're not terrible. It's not amazing. Who's everybody most excited for out of the new Heroes units? Mine is definitely Gohan, even though I know his SA won't be the greatest. Yeah, I'm obviously super hyped for Bardock as well. I bet you can't beat Jiren bringing a Cyberman. I mean, we could bring a Cyberman and still potentially do it, but I mean, if the Cyberman takes one attack from Jiren, we probably would die. But and STGs are going to be kind of useless as soon as category ESBR arrives. Yeah, see, I don't even really use them that much. I have some. I think I grinded that event a couple of times when it's been around, but I haven't ever really done it like a crazy amount. And yeah, I don't have that many of them, but I don't really use them. The only non-hype unit heroes for me is Demigra. There isn't a... Oh, wait, yeah, there's the, like, physical one, the, like, demon Demigra. Because the one from that artwork that they showed, the banner, that's Deborah. I kind of like Toa, even if she's over-designed, but that's heroes for you. Yeah, I think her design's pretty cool. She's thick. I posted a thing ages ago on Twitter of, like, all of my top waifus from Dragon Ball, and I put Toa and Android 21 on there, and then realised that they're both, like, differently skin-coloured, like, with white hair, so... I meant Deborah. Yeah, Deborah looks interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what he's going to be like. Because I think the Deborah and the Toa are probably the least hype ones on the banner for most people. So they would have to make them really good. What are your thoughts on Global's thank you celebration so far? I mean, it's been okay. I'm very disappointed that they didn't add the category Super Battle Road stages. It's been way too long. We've been waiting for them. And I thought they were going to drop with this celebration just because the in Gotenks is one of the units that they give to you to use as a friend. So I really thought they were going to drop the stages when he came out. Isn't 21 like 5 years old? No. Everybody always mentions that and posts that screenshot because Android 21 has a kid. So she is not 5. She's been an android for 5 years. But that's what she means. I don't know if it's like a weird translation or they just decided to word it that way for some reason. But yeah, she's been an android for 5 years. She's not actually 5. Waiting for Meki Cabra. Yeah, I think... Well, now that they're releasing Deborah as well as another version of Toa, they're putting in more of the Demon Clan like units. So that would be cool. Would they bring back all the old Heroes units? Yes. Normally when the Heroes thing comes out, they bring back all of the previous ones. We're also getting new free-to-play units. What if they're free-to-play Super Saiyan 4 units? It would be cool, but I don't think they'll give away like Xeno Super Saiyan 4s for free. I feel like they'll save them for a future banner. Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta supports are going to awaken as not Super Saiyan 4, just Super Saiyan with the long jackets. Yeah, I actually don't want them to awaken into Super Saiyan 4s. I want to keep them as separate units. But yeah, I really want them to awaken into Super Saiyan would be good, because then obviously they would pick up like Super Saiyan and Golden Warrior, which would just make them a lot better on a lot of the teams that they're on. Are you going to watch the NBA draft this week? No, I don't follow basketball like at all, like literally at all. I've never watched a game before. Obviously it's not, well, it is for some people. I was going to say it's not super big over in the UK, but I mean, it's generally not. But no, I literally have never watched it once in my life. Should I summon on the Heroes banner or save? So, I mean, this is an important... I'm going to do a video about this, obviously, once we know what the units are going to be like. Because, obviously, until then, it is kind of hard to say. So, we do need to see what they do first. That's obviously going to be quite important. But, yeah, I'll do a video about it. To be honest, it depends on how good they are. And then it depends on whether or not you're free to play or if you spend. And then I guess it depends how much you really want to try and go for the LR Blue Boys when they come out in December. Because remember, that is a legendary banner. Like, you could quite easily drop like 500 stones on that banner and not pull them. Whereas if you summon on the Heroes banner, they are like guaranteed featured every multi. So you're very likely to get some of the units, and like if you're lucky and you do quite a few multis, you will potentially get all of them. So I am going absolutely ham. Like, I would assume that they'll drop more sales when it comes out, and I will probably do all of the stones that I have on the Heroes banner, because I love the hero stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to get it done, but because we did it last year, hopefully Toon and I will be doing some collab summons for the Heroes banner, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But just a small chance. Yeah, hopefully they will add the Heroes units to the general pool, because there are some Heroes units that have only ever been in the general pool that I don't have. So, like, I don't have the Baby Janemba, I don't have Dark Mask King, I don't have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I think that's it out of all of them. I think I have all the rest, I'm not sure. I wonder if there's any point using Broly's active skill. I guess it gives him extra attack. Outside of Supreme Kai of Time, all the Heroes units haven't aged great. That is a strong disagree from me, my friend. I commented this on a thread. I think it was Hazing said it earlier. So Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku is like Dokkan Fest exclusive level. He's insanely good. As long as you bring more... Wow, look at that level 3 dodge from Broly. As long as you bring more Heroes units to up his damage mitigation, he's an insanely good defender. Super Saiyan 3 Trunks is actually really good and is a really good rotation partner for Goku. The Xeno, Goku and Vegeta base form are really good supports for their family team, and obviously the Vegeta stacks defense, so on the longer events he's actually good as well. Obviously Supreme Kai of Time. Cooler is a decent support unit. Obviously on a Heroes team he gets those extra attacks and stuff, so that makes him a little bit better. Darkness Toa is really good. I used her on the Extreme AGL No Items run. Who else have we got? Trying to think off the top of my head. The Xeno Gotenks and Gohanks, I used both of them on my No Items run for the Fusion stage. And remember, for those of you who remember when that came out, I was I think the first person on YouTube to do the Super Saiyan 3 and the Fusion No Items run. And yeah, both Xeno Gotenks and Gohanks are really good. Vegex is okay. He's obviously good in long events because he infinitely stacks his defense. I think all three of those new fusions, they could get TUR Awakenings as part of this celebration, and then that would make them really, really good. So yeah, I think a lot of the Heroes cards are good, and people just kind of underrate them quite a bit. Because yeah, there's definitely, once we're done with this Battlefield run and we can go back to like the normal box screen, I'll have a quick look at all the Heroes cards. And there's definitely some that are not so great. We might have the SS3 Xeno Gohanks and SS3 Xeno Gotenks as their TUR Awakenings. I kind of hope that we don't do that, because then it's like a separately named unit. It would be better for them to get TURs and stay the same, and then also get new units that have them as Super Saiyan 3. Just because obviously I'm always a fan of there being more units you can run, rather than you'd have to pull a bunch of extra copies of them and then keep some of them as the URs just to have them in the base form. So if they're going to bring out Super Saiyan 3 Xeno Gotenks or Gohanks and Vegex and all that stuff, they should keep them as separate cards, I think. TUR is when an SSR gets its awakening with medals up to 120. So obviously when you first pull an SSR and you level it up, you awaken it with normal medals like Kai medals and, you know, Gregory medals and stuff, and it becomes a UR maximum level 100. And then you either awaken them with Dokkan Fest medals or medals from some other event or whatever, and they go up to level 120. And that stands for Transcended UR, so TUR. I can't wait for the day that Heroes brings SS3, Raditz and Nappa to Dokkan. Yeah, that would be hilarious. There is artwork for both of them, obviously. I've actually got a really cool artwork for... let me bring it up on the screen here quickly. I've actually got a really cool artwork from Heroes. It's actually from the official like Heroes game of Super Saiyan 3 Raditz. So let me just bring that up on the screen quickly, because it is actually pretty cool. Where is it? Where did I save it? Why did I not save it in the Heroes folder? Did I save it in here? I did save it in here. Why did I do that? But yeah, there you go. That's Super Saiyan 3 Raditz right there. Doesn't he look beautiful? Yeah, no golden metal cooler either. So, I mean, that's the thing. There's still more Heroes units to come. So... But yeah, Super Saiyan 3 Raditz looks pretty funny. Alright, so Super STR. So we'll bring you, and then we'll go you, and you. Yes, big B-Pan, why not? Yeah, I love the fact that SS3 Nappa just has a big beard. Because he doesn't have any hair, which is hilarious. And yeah, there's Scout with Vegeta SS3 from Heroes as well. Future Gohan Super Saiyan 3. Is he in Heroes? That'd be pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that, actually. Fresh will be joyful if Gold Metal Cooler comes to Dokkan. Yeah, definitely. I don't think... Maybe next time. Obviously, there's always going to be more hero stuff. Like, the fact that it's the anniversary means we're going to get a lot of cool hype stuff. But there's still going to be heroes, like, every year, pretty much. I have the SS3 Future Gohan card. Hey, awesome. I don't think I've actually seen it. I'll have to search for that afterwards. Hey Ningen, I just successfully no-itemed Extreme in ESBR. Easy A Freezer carries hard. Hey, nice. I remember I did it. So funnily enough, I wanted to record this run, just doing a normal run, and then I was going to do the no-items run afterwards. And then I just accidentally no-items it the first time because the Int Cell is just so OP. Like, he transformed in every single fight. And so not only do you get a full heal, but then he tanks like a beast and does ridiculous damage. So... I think it's just unfortunate we aren't getting an LR. Well, so we don't know for sure, right? So the only thing that we know that's been announced is that banner with those units that we've seen the artwork for. But Goresh was talking about on the podcast, there is the possibility that we could have a second banner that drops at the same time, which is then either a Dokkan Fest banner that will have the Heroes Dokkan Fest unit and then some other Dokkan Fest characters on it. And then... or it could even be an LR banner. You never know. Surprised they've never given Turles a Super Saiyan transformation in Heroes. Yeah, that's true, actually. I think it was Zenrot tweet about it the other day, and so I googled it and tried to look up all of the, like, Heroes art and stuff, and yeah, there isn't any, like, Heroes art for a Super Saiyan Turles, which I think is weird, considering they've done all of those different forms for other people. So Dokkan now is in 28 hours from now. So for me, it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Monday. The Dokkan now is at 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. So in 4 hours from now, it will be 6 o'clock in the morning, and then it's 24 hours from then, because it's Tuesday morning for me. Monday night for you guys in the US. Because at the moment, it's, like I say, at the moment, it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Monday for me. So, physical transforming Vegeta might come back. So yeah, the interesting thing is, I don't think they'll bring the Great 8 power category to global early because, well, they could actually, because those guys will be on it when it comes out. But unless they give one of the units the Great 8 power leader skill, then obviously they won't be bringing that out because they're not going to drop like Gogeta early or something like that. So, what am I doing? Dispose AGL, so Super Tech. Ah, Pickles, what are you doing? Eat. Eat. Just give Vegeta 150% to leader skill to Heroes. Yeah, we definitely need one of them to have a better Heroes leader skill, that's for sure. Is it too much to ask that we get Cell X? Yeah, it's quite funny actually that we've never had a Cell X card. Because he's one of the characters I saw in like a super early Heroes trailer. But yeah, Pickles has joined the stream. He demands to be sat on my lap apparently. Need a new Time Traveler's lead. Yeah, we need a Time Traveler's lead that has a 170 leader skill. That is absolutely true. Let's do this. Buller kind of is the liability, but... Cell X would be great for a full Cell team. Cell X would just be kind of interesting to have because he's such a weird, like, design character. I think he's kind of cool, so... He can be 150, just not trash Goku Black. I mean, true, but, like, I would much rather have a higher leader skill. Because, like, Time Travelers, if you look at the roster for Time Travelers, right, Time Travelers is actually a crazy good team. It's just unfortunate that they only have a leader skill that is 150 with the Goku Black. Because the team could be so good. If you look at all of the units that are on it, and the fact that, like, all of the Heroes units are on there, there's just so many good units on that category. That they definitely, if they had a leader that had 170 attack and HP and 130 defense, that team would be insanely good. I hope the free-to-play beat awakens to an LR. Is that too much to ask? I don't know, because obviously he awakened from the base form that you farm into the Saiyan, is it 4? And so then he has like the Saiyan uniform and stuff on, so I don't know if they would give him a further awakening. I don't know. I just spent 300 stones on the LR Baby banner and the only LR I got was a Mighty Mask. Why are you summoning on the LR Baby banner when we just found out that the Heroes banner is coming to Global? That is for shame. Yo, Geek Recon Z, how's it going, my dude? Do you think it would be possible the Xeno Goku and Vegito awaken and stay base but can transform into Super Saiyan 4? It would be possible, but they're support units at heart, right? So even when they awaken units, they don't really change their kit massively. So they would stay as support units. And I think it'd be kind of weird. I mean, it would be good to have Super Saiyan 4 characters that are support units, I guess, because then they would fit well on the Great Ape Power team. But like, it just seems to me like Super Saiyan 4 units are almost like designed to be like powerful, hard-hitting units. So it would be weird to me to have them be support units. So rip that dude's stones. Yeah, that is very unfortunate. Super Saiyan God Trunks to come out. Yeah, a lot of people didn't like his design when he was first showed off, but I thought he was pretty cool. Should we use meat on the Extreme Z areas out right now? I mean, you should do them, but unless you're going to use the units like straight away for something, I guess there's no real rush to do them. So yeah, I guess it's kind of up to you. Like, the units are worth having, but you don't need to desperately like rush to do them. So shout out to everybody who is out in the stream, by the way. We got getting close to 100 people in the stream, but we've only got 42 likes, so half of you Ningens have been caught slacking. So make sure you hit that like button, help out, support the stream, all that good stuff. Yeah, where's the 90 likes, guys? So normally, now don't hate me, still hit the like button for me, but like normally I would set a like goal to do like a multi on the LR banner or something, but as I hope you guys can understand, I'm so incredibly hyped for the hero stuff. I do desperately need to save all of my stones for the heroes thing, because I will be going in hard as if it was an anniversary I will be spending every single stone that I have on the hero's banner. So, I mean, unless I rainbow them all before, like, getting the, before actually running out of my stones. But, yeah, I'll be going ham on the hero's banner. So, how are the lockdowns in my area? They're kind of bad. I think we're back to the full, like, sort of thing there was at the beginning. How many stones are you rocking? I think I have, like... Pickles, what are you doing? And don't make me move you if you're going to be a little bugger. Pickles, you're falling. Heat. There you go. Off me, Pickles. Oof. Heroes is hype, changed my mind. No need for the bind to be changed. Heroes is hype. But yeah, how many stones am I rocking? I think I've got almost 400. Yeah, 374. The legendary Master Cat. I did have 400 stones, but I decided to do a YOLO multi on the baby banner, and I did pull an extra copy of baby. I tweeted it and posted it on the community tab the other day, so make sure you are following me on Twitter if you're not already. But I'm going to use Extreme AGL for Jiren here just as a chance. You know, we gotta represent our boy Super 17 as much as possible. So we'll use Turles, we'll use Rose, and we'll use Golden Frieza. Get a mask for Pickles. Depending on how they make the Heroes banner, we could get a ton of top grossing rewards. I mean, yeah, because the thing is, the Heroes banner could be, like, the first 3 multis only 30 stones, and then remember that every single multi is going to be guaranteed featured. So, Super 17 does have a nice sticker effect. Let's have a look at it right here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this bad boy. Look at this king. Super 17. Absolute beast. I'm just really happy that he got such an actually good awakening, because he's such a good unit now. So my fanboying over him for the last like 2 or 3 years. Why are you summoning on baby? Well, true, but I kind of meant, why are you spending 300 stones on baby? Plus, I did say, why are you spending stones on the banner now that we know that the Heroes banner is coming out? Because I did this YOLO multi, it was either yesterday or the day before, and we didn't know that the Heroes stuff was coming out then. So my logic still stands. You check out Int Metal Cooler's sticker effect. What, the Easy A one? I don't really use him that much. I'm not going to use a sticker on him, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we'll get Frieza a super return, why not? I hear British. Correct. So only 38k from Jiren. Super 17 is super strong. Yeah, he is. Super 17 is the boy. And then obviously, because we get healing at the start of the turn from from Boo Piccolo, we basically went straight back up to full HP as well. So it's a shame how STR Cooler doesn't have a good sticker effect, because he's like obviously one of the top units in the game, and he doesn't have a sticker effect. So shout out to everybody who has subbed during the stream, by the way. I just checked the channel dashboard on my phone, and we just hit 7,300 subs. So only 2 more to go, and we'll be at 7,500. That puts us 3/4 of the way to the big old 10k. So I appreciate it. Baby took quite a lot of damage there, but yeah, the Heroes units, unfortunately, the stickers can only be used on Dokkan Fest exclusives and then units that have Easy A's. So obviously, unless they do actually bring out a Dokkan Fest one, or they Easy A one of the older ones, none of the Heroes units can have the stickers, which is kind of unfortunate. So we need a Ningen house tour. I mean, honestly, it's really not that there's not that much to see. It's like a 1-bedroom apartment, because obviously I live with Mrs. Ningen. So yeah, it's nothing too fancy, and because it's a rental accommodation, we can't like fully decorate it the way we would want to. So unfortunately, I don't have like a display for all my cool Dragon Ball stuff. I wish they'd get rid of that ugly holographic background. Yeah, I know, it ruins some of the card arts like so badly. But rip, I didn't know that about stickers. Yeah, exactly. That's why that's why I can't put a sticker on Master Saiyan, because until now, obviously he's got an EZA on JP. So when he gets his EZA on Global, I'll be able to put a sticker on him. But I can't now. So really disappointing Broly's super attack. It looks like he... Well, so the thing is, I said this earlier in the stream, is his super attack is good in the sense that the quality of it is still good. Like the actual sprite moves quite a bit at the beginning and stuff like that. Like you can see the way like the arms move and stuff. But I just think the attack itself is kind of boring, which is a real shame. So still my first copy of UI Goku. I mean, I guess that's kind of fair if you were building up your yellow coins, but I would definitely suggest saving your stones now for whatever is coming up next. And yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Broly, obviously the only real like yeah, I did actually, somebody caught that. I was actually going to say Master Ningen. So yeah, if we go to the, let me find Master Saiyan, because his sticker effect is awesome. I've seen it on JP, but because he has the energy ball thing, if we look at the, it's going to be very similar to Super 17. Because Super 17, look, the energy effect is basically going to look like this. So it's going to look really, really good on Master Saiyan. So yeah, let's have a look actually. Let's go to my character list. Let's have a look at the heroes units that I have. Yeah, heroes banners are blue coin banners, which is unfortunate. But the only good thing about it is it means that when the type banners come back again, if there's one of the 50% support units that you're missing, you can then use those blue coins to get them. So that would be good. Why don't you have a sticker tag? Because I don't really care about stickers. I honestly haven't really used that many. Some of them look cool, but like I kind of don't really see the point because I don't look at the card arts that much, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously I gave Super 17 the first ever one that we were given because Super 17 is, you know, the king. But yeah, so heroes, let's have a look at some of the units. So Mira, he's not great, but he'll potentially get an awakening. Combo is pretty good. He's good for events where you're fighting the super types, so you can get the stun. Xeno Vegeta, his defense isn't great, but his offense is really good. Free-to-play Combo is good. Silas is actually insanely good. I did a Rainbow Showcase for him on, I can't even remember what team it is, where he was under a 170 lead. Was it Transformation? But yeah, it was Transformation Boost under the Cooler leader. And he was putting out some crazy high attack stats. Fu is really good on like a Time Traveler's team. You don't even have to run him on a Heroes team. Because he can get that 40% chance to dodge and 4 key just by being on a Time Traveler's team. So I'm probably going to use him on the Time Traveler's Super Battle Road stage. And then obviously the Gohanks and Xeno Gotenks are really good. Black Master Saiyan is okay. He definitely needs to get a TUR as well. Obviously Dark Mask King I don't have. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks I don't have. When is Dokkan Now? So Dokkan Now is in basically 28 hours. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's a little bit past that now, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning on Monday for me right now. And the Dokkan Now is at 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. So essentially just over 3.5 hours plus a whole extra day. So I found Super Saiyan 4 Broly's details. 10% attack and defense and minus 1,000% defense per orbs. I really hope that they give this Broly defense, because like someone did say it earlier and I forgot to read it out loud. I apologize, but they always give Broly cards really bad defense, even though in the movies he's literally like tanking Kamehamehas to the face. Also, I didn't look at this today. What's the collect at least 7 blue orbs? Okay, we'll do that at some point. Yeah, it's Monday night if you're in America, because obviously at the moment it's still Sunday night for you in America, but it's already Monday morning for me. So yeah, what do you guys want to see for the rest of the stream? I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for, but basically just wanted to do a little bit of a stream, chill out a little bit, chat about heroes. The thing I was doing before was farming the coins from the GT event so I could buy the Kais. I've still got a ton of those to do. No item Super AGL ESBR. I mean, that basically can't be done. The wishes that I picked was I think the meat items, the orbs, and the Kais. Because like Kais are always important for me anyway. Because like as you can see, if I go to my units that can't be put onto teams, I don't have a huge amount. We got a bunch of STR ones, and I've got tons of AGL ones. So hopefully, that's the one thing you got to remember actually about the Heroes banner is Heroes, none of the units pretty much ever have farmable super attacks. So if you end up pulling all of the Heroes units, you need to use tons of Kais, which is a little bit unfortunate. But thoughts on Chain Battle? I hate Chain Battle. We talked about it on the podcast. I made a video about it. I hate it. I am also just about to rank up, I just realised. But yeah, I should probably start leveling up the Super Saiyan 4s, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, ready to be run alongside the all the new Heroes ones, because I haven't leveled up either of the LR Super Saiyan 4s yet. So yeah, also the secret key to this stage that I found, you want to go this way, try and make sure you always save the ability to move 5 spaces, and then if you can't get that one, you just move on to the next one, and then you can use the 5 to get to this one here, just to get some extra of those coins. I have my AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. Yeah, I have my second one at SA5 ready to go when she finally gets her Easy A, so I can just train that in and get her to SA15 straight away, which will be good. I just finished Prime Battle Frieza. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's definitely a good unit to get link leveled ready for when he gets his Easy A. That's actually a good point. I should really start doing the tech Prime Battle Goku. And start leveling up his links, because obviously that's not going to be super far away for global now. So I got a gift card, keys, and Kais for my wishes. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Everybody needs different things. Like, I don't really use keys that often. And obviously for me, being kind of a whale and having played the game for so long, I don't need any of the units from the gift card thing. So it's kind of pointless for me to get extra ones, because I just don't have a use for them, really. Alright, so we need to get up to 15,000 to get the other one. What was the other event up? It was this one, right? The chocolates thing. I still need to do this as well. I bought one of the more expensive ones. I still need to do them. There's a ton of stuff I need to farm, so we could potentially just do some of that for now, if that's cool with you guys. I mean, like I said, if you guys want to suggest anything, I'm more than welcome to take suggestions here. I'm gonna actually let's quickly do the link grind stage, because then that gives me the that'll rank me up. So I'm not far off level 10 links for LR Tech Goku. Nice. So the thing is, I was leveling up Majin Vegeta, but I kind of don't see the point now. I've done all my videos on him already, and he's not... I don't think I'll ever use him again, so I don't know if it's even worth it. So let's go for... Actually, yeah, let's put Goku on here, because I do want to LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Because like I said, I want to start leveling up the Super Saiyan 4s. And obviously Bardock and Gohan are going to be on the Goku family team. The Super Saiyan 4 ones. So it kind of makes sense to start getting him leveled. Have I gone past him? I thought all the LRs were at the top. Am I being stupid? Probably. Oh, it's because he's not rainbow. I'm in the wrong tag. Alright, let's do that. And then do that. Alright, there we go. My box. What about my box? Clean my box. My box is fine. I just have... I was on the wrong tabs. Leave me alone. Yeah, physical final form cooler is another one that I need to do. I'm leveling up this guy because I really want my Super Saiyan 2 team to be full level 10 links. And he's got one more to go. I've done the Vegeta. I've done like the LR physical Vegeta. I've done the Goku and the Vegeta, the transforming ones that are on the Boo and Gotenks banners at the moment. When you're farming other things outside of links, use low-leveled link teams. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, the thing is, though, technically it's all RNG. So even if you used a team that already had good link levels, like you could still get the chance that they'll go up. So it's a good sticker effect. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku looks pretty good. Because yeah, he's obviously like a really good support unit for the Super Saiyan 2 team. He's one of the better link partners for the physical LR Vegeta, even though he doesn't have fierce battle, which is a little bit of a shame. But dude, you look kind of big. You go to the gym. I do go to the gym, yes. I'm not so much trying to get big at the moment, though. I've mostly been focusing on trying to lose weight. I've actually lost a lot of weight since like when all the lockdown stuff started, which is weird because obviously we went into lockdown. But during that time, Mrs. Ningen and I started going running a lot, and then when they eased off the lockdown a little bit, started going back to the gym again straight away. So I've actually lost quite a lot of weight over the last like 4 to 5 months, which is cool. Full level 10 links SSJ2 team showcase when? That is exactly what I am planning to do. I already know what I'm going to call the video as well. I'm going to call the video full level 10 links Super Saiyan team goes brr, and it's going to have an awesome thumbnail, hopefully. And the only problem with that is I still have, I think, one other unit that I have to level, because I've got so Vegeta will be the leader, then the Goku, then the LR Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, the STR Super Saiyan 2 Saiyan, who I haven't started leveling up yet, so he's one of the big ones that needs to get done. And then, yeah, I can't remember who the other person I use on the team is, actually. I'll have to double check. I'll have a look after this, but yeah, no AoE units on this rotation, unfortunately, but... Wait, what? Message deleted by the Google moderator team. What the hell? I've never seen that before. Yeah, I go to the gym. Yeah, this guy's got jokes. Yeah, that's where. When are you and Truth going to do another collab? You guys are my favourites. Hey, thanks, man. The stream's lagging so bad I can't see what you're doing. Wait, what? Really? How is it for everybody else? Will UI Goku be in the guaranteed LR banner? Probably not. They normally like to leave out some of the better LRs. I guess it depends. They do need to update that banner. We talked about it a bit on the podcast last night, because the guaranteed LR step, most of the LRs that are in there now are not super great. So... When you grab it, yeah. I don't know. I did actually message him when Extreme Super Battle Road came out on Global about the possibility of doing a Super Battle Road race. But I know he's not super into racing anymore. So maybe for the Heroes, because if Heroes comes out on both versions at the same time, maybe we could get him to do a Heroes summon collab, because I'm going to do one with Toon. But like I said, I'm going to go pretty ham on the banners. So I could quite easily do 2 summon videos. So Wait, are the Super Saiyan 4 units out? No, not yet. Not yet. They not going to come out for a little while. But watching the stream while grinding my units links as well. Great stream, by the way. Hey, thanks a lot, my dude. Shout out to everybody who's here. We got just over 100 people in here. We're getting close to 100 likes. So there's a couple of you still holding out on me. But if you are enjoying the stream, do smash that like button. He'd just be trying to explain why he thinks he's the king the whole video. Now, we don't normally, like, because we meme on each other on Twitter and stuff, but, like, if we were actually doing a video and stuff together, we wouldn't be doing that, like. Yeah, Heroes banner exists, Ningen, whale mode activated. I forgot they might not have awakenings. So, yeah, the only one we, I guess, technically know for a fact has an awakening is Vegito, because he has 2 super attack animations that were showed off, and one of them is the SSR one is the TUR one, apparently. I think someone said that Broly does, but I'm not sure. Guessing the Heroes units will come out Friday morning sometime. I mean, we don't really know. So the Dokkan now is going to be out in just over like 27 hours or something. And I think then we'll potentially find out the release date. I'm not too sure. I feel like some people don't understand, it's just banter. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I've said that since the start. Like, Truth and I are on good terms, like, we're, you know, quote-unquote friends. Like, we've done videos together, we're on the podcast together sometimes, like, all that kind of stuff. It's all memes. Like, obviously, both of us still will never give up, like, our claim that we are, like, the Super Battle Road King. But when we get onto, like, when we, like, rip into each other on Twitter and stuff, it's all just for the lols, like. Last December, the unit Dokkan Now featured came out. Was it 2 days? Really? Because I remember I did a live react thing with Tiger and Toon, I think on Tiger's channel, for that Dokkan Now, and I don't remember. I don't remember how long after that the Goku actually came out. Broly's art in his super attack is different from the one. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't even notice that. All for the content. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, right? Like, Truth said in a very early video that he hadn't even really thought about doing the no item runs for videos until I started this whole Super Battle Road King thing. So, regardless of who you think is the true king, like, at the end of the day, you guys got a ton of videos and a ton of content out of both of us from this whole thing that basically potentially would never have existed if we hadn't started this whole thing. So it's all been good fun. Why isn't Dabura on Realm of Gods? Because he's not a god, he's a demon. So I guess they are specifically separating those two things. Although actually, is that weird physical Dabura thing, is he on Realm of Gods? I think he might be. Is he? Blue Kaioken came out like 48 hours after Dokkan Now. Oh, sick. Well, if that's true, then yeah, that would be awesome, because then it's potentially going to be Thursday or Friday morning, for me anyway, because the Dokkan Now is on Tuesday morning. So if the banner comes out like Thursday or Friday morning... Oh, if it comes out Friday morning, that'd be awful, because I have to work. I go back to work on Friday morning. Well, what I'll do is... my boss at work is pretty cool. Like, whenever there's an event comes out or something and I want to stream or whatever, normally he lets me come into work late and, like, just not take a lunch break later in the day or something like that. So I'll probably try and do that if the hero stuff does come out on a day where I'm working. One thing I did want to point out, this Android 13, this Link, Metamorphosis at level 9, this guy has been on my Link level grind team for, like, over 2 weeks now. And this Metamorphosis Link is still at level 9, and it is absolutely triggering me. I didn't even pay attention throughout that run if anybody even got any links go up, because I've been too busy looking at the chat and stuff, so I didn't even really pay attention to what was happening. This guy, I really want him to be at full level 10 links. He's an absolute beast. And then this guy, I'll probably use him as a support unit when I make the full Bardock team again, once the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock comes out. And then, yeah, this guy, he's got 1 link to go, prepared for battle. Yeah, sorry, boss. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito comes out today. Yeah, exactly. Actually, this guy must be getting close to full level 10 links now. Oh, yeah, he's got a bunch of them ready to go. I've already got the int version of the LR Goku at full level 10 links. So when he gets his Easy A, whenever the next set of Extreme Super Battle Road stages come out on Global. I mean, they're taking their sweet time to give us the other ones already, so... right, so let's go for this. I always try and go for... You always want to try and look for the pass where you can get the most fights. So if you go right or left, you can get 2. And we can guarantee that we get to this one. So... yeah, having a link that takes like multiple weeks to level up is incredibly frustrating. I have a feeling... sorry, I know that feeling. My LR Goku Vegeta Angel took me a full month of grinding because of one link. Oh, dude. I had... I think it was their base form. All their links got to level 10. And then one of the links for the transformed version, like the actual Vegito, was stuck at level 9 for I don't even know how long. Like over a week, probably. There's an Elder Kai banner that comes out Thursday night my time. Check the celebration news. That should be the time the Heroes banner comes out. That's my prediction. That would make sense. That could be quite interesting. But then that does mean that that's Friday morning for me. So I definitely would have to try and get that off work. The only problem is I don't know how much I would summon like straight away. Because part of me would want to stream and do some summons like straight away. But... I know I'm going to want to do collabs and stuff, and I know what I'm like. If I stream, like, straight away, I'm going to go crazy and use way too many stones. So, right, unfortunately, we have to miss that one. We have to miss out on this first one as well, but I guess that's okay. Just rainbowed the Barbershop Krillin. Now I'm going to try and get him to SA 10 through SR and free-to-play Krillins. 1,000 stones first vid or stream. I mean, honestly, I could probably end up going 1,000 stones overall. But that will be split between separate videos and stuff, so... Incel still has a level 8 messenger from the future, everything else is level 10. Yeah, that's the other thing that's annoying, when everything else is at 10, and then you have one link that's not even at, like, 9, it's at, like, 8. Because that Android 13, the Metamorphosis was at level 8 for almost the whole of those 2 weeks, and it only went up to level 9, like... a couple of evenings ago when I was doing the grinding at work. Do I think the Extreme Heroes units will have big bad bosses? Maybe? It's hard to say, because obviously sometimes they do base it on the storyline of like the events and stuff that they come from. So I guess they could give it to like Broly, for example, if because he was probably like the boss of whichever saga that he was in Heroes. So they could do. Are people thinking there's going to be 2 Heroes banners? There is the potential. I know Goresh mentioned it, but honestly, we have no idea. So, there could be, but I feel like people should be disappointed with the Heroes super attacks, knowing that they replicated this from a game. People said they were a year 3 supers are being kind of stupid. I mean, yeah, so... it's one of those things. Obviously now we're so used to seeing like really crazy high quality ones, but you got to remember that even though the Heroes celebration is quite a big like thing, the units themselves are still like non-Dokkan Fest exclusive. Like I would have liked it if they had slightly more, you know, fancy super attack animations, but I do think that they're good. They're just good. They're like they're not great. They're not like really good. They're just good. And yeah, obviously we haven't seen Gohan's or Bardock's yet. I'm really hoping that Bardock has a decent one, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm quite a big fan of Bardock, so it would be pretty cool if his was good. And then you get a link that goes from 7 to 10. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one go up like that quickly. I feel like they could do a Super and Extreme banner for Heroes. There's 3 Super and 3 Extreme that are new. I don't think they'll do that. Like, from the art that they've showed, that should normally be just the normal banner. I'm hoping Bardock and Gohan aren't just SSRs. I think, unfortunately, they are going to be. We know that Vegito and Broly have awakenings, but it's very possible that the Gohan and the Broly won't have them, so... definitely be prepared for that possibility, because I do think it's quite likely that they won't have awakenings. So Good evening, fellas. Yo, Seaworthy Gold. How's it going, my dude? For units that only come around once a year, they should have had better animations. I mean, I can kind of see that, but yeah, giving some of the older units easy A's would be good. The prime example, even though I don't have him, is the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, the adult one, because he was one of the first ever Heroes units, and he, like, even not long after he was out, to be honest, he really hadn't aged well. So I doubt there will be a dual Dokkan banner because Gotenks and Buu are still up, so that could be ruled out. I mean, maybe. That is true. Is it me, or does the Turles fight never give any link level ups? It has done for me a few times, but yeah, it definitely feels like it doesn't ever give them to you. Depends if you have newer units or not, I guess. Because if you have a unit that you've just put onto your team who is super low level for their links, it can go up quite quickly. Yo, Jack, isn't it a little bit late? I mean, yeah, it's 2:45 in the morning. In fact, to be honest, I'll probably go for maybe another 15 minutes or so, and then call it a day, because it is, like I say, it's going to be like 3 o'clock in the morning. And on Tuesday, I do need to get up at 6 AM for the Dokkan Now stuff. I'm going to be joining the 59 Gaming guys for like the live reaction thing as soon as that Dokkan Now comes out. So make sure you guys check that out over on the 59 Gaming channel. Yeah, that's going to be fun, waking up for that at 6 o'clock in the morning. But I like your content and you earned a subscriber. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone who is new, whether you came across from the 59 podcast premiere or if you just found the stream generally. And obviously shout out to all of you OGs that have been here holding it down. Shout out to Spuds as well, who for being on the moderation this evening. GGP isn't doing anything for Dokkan Now, which is funny because we did one for the Hero stream, but not for the global Dokkan Now. Yeah, you'd think because it's the global one, you'd think they would be, but I like units who awaken later on, they get even better. So that's the thing, right? So I mentioned them before. So the Xeno Gotenks and the Gohanks are really, really good units, and they don't have awakenings yet. So they could get awakenings with this new banner. So it's very possible that even if Bardock and Gohan don't have awakenings, they could be really good. And then later on just get awakenings anyway. So I do think the fact that they might not have awakenings straight away is not necessarily any indication of them not being good, potentially. But we will see. OG subs. Shout out to Spuds for not having STR cooler. Shout out to Nicholas about to be timed out. Ever since the podcast moved to Twitch, I've missed it every time. Yeah, the thing is, we've had to move it over to Twitch because one of the things about becoming a Twitch partner is one of the things in the rules for the Twitch partnership thing is that you have to stream like exclusively on Twitch, and then if you want to upload the content somewhere else, which I mean, let's be fair, they only really mean YouTube, you have to wait 24 hours. So that's why the podcast episode always premieres on YouTube 24 hours after it's been up on Twitch, because legally we have to wait that long to upload it onto another platform. So if you want to watch the stream live as it's happening, then you got to check it out on Twitch, and then if you don't mind waiting for the next day, then it'll be over on the YouTube channel. So should I give LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta equips? I send them up for Vegeta's family SBR, but I'm not sure if it's needed. So they won't be needed, because Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is one of those units that as long as you can get his 18 key super, he doesn't take a lot of damage. So he doesn't need equipment or skill orbs. But you can give them to him if you want. I guess it depends for like if you're going to use them a lot on other teams and stuff as well. But if you're literally only using him for that one Super Battle Road stage, then I don't necessarily think you have to put orbs into him. Skill orbs, I mean. Can you explain the Global versus JP Tournament of Power thing you're doing? So yeah, the International Tournament of Power, I'm very excited about it because like the whole thing was my idea essentially. So like I presented the idea to Nala, and then he told me he mentioned it to like the other main guys that are in charge. They all liked the idea, so he asked me to draw up like a plan for it. And yeah, we've kind of been working on it behind the scenes for the last few weeks. So basically it is a tournament of races, kind of like the races that you guys are used to seeing from us on our channels when we do collabs and stuff. The only rules are there's no attack up items, because if you guys ever saw it, like Goresh had a race against Toon where he was stacking attack items, and I think he literally lapped him in that race. So obviously we wanted to make sure that the whales can't just go crazy with attack items and absolutely destroy everybody. So no attack up items are allowed, and then other than that it's the 2 teams of 4. So Team Global, I'm the captain of Team Global, and I've got Goresh, Gale and Tiger on my team. And then Team JP, Talon is the captain, and then he obviously has Nala, Jinro and Sunblade on his team. And so the idea is that round 1, everyone will just get randomly drawn in to have their opponents. So it'll be 4 matches, because obviously there's 4 people on both teams. A random stage will be picked out of the category stages of Super Battle Road, because the mono stages, there's not as much of a like team variation, and then some of the categories are not included. So Giant Form, Peppy Gals, Ginyu Force and Super Saiyan 3 are not in the pool of stages that can be randomly picked, because obviously again they don't have a huge amount of variation. And it works out well because that leaves 16 stages and there will be 16 matches overall. So I did mention it on the podcast, but we officially announced on the podcast episode that the first 2 matches in round 1, which should hopefully be coming out sometime next week, will be me versus Sunblade and then Talon versus Tiger. So those should be coming out next week, and then the other 2 matches will come out after that, and that will be round 1. And then obviously we'll look at the scores, see who's in, like who gets them, because obviously whoever wins or whoever loses, like say Global wins 3 matches and JP wins 1, then obviously it'll be 3-1 to Global at the end of round 1, and then we'll go into round 2. And then as the tournament goes on, we do have the potential, we might add special modifiers or special bonuses, because obviously if we get like halfway through and one team is massively in the lead, we want it to be entertaining for everybody. So you know, we might add in some crazy bonuses or some modifiers or something. So but yeah, so it's the 16 category stages that I mentioned. Well, I didn't mention the stages, but I mentioned the ones that aren't included. But it's 16 of the category stages, and then I'm literally just using a randomizer, like one of those wheel spinner things on the internet. I'm just using a randomizer to pick them all. So the opponents were randomly picked, or like the pairings were randomly picked. So I was actually kind of excited the fact that it was genuinely randomly picked that I was going to be in the first match. Because yeah, the first match is me versus Sunblade. The losers, technically the losers don't get a punishment, but you know, I mean, they get the punishment of being mocked by the winning team until whenever we decide to do a second one. Because obviously the idea is if you guys enjoy it and it goes down well, then we will do a second season and hopefully maybe try and get some other special guests. Because obviously, like, you got like me, Goresh, Nala, Talon, who are always on the podcast, and then we've got people like Jinro and Tiger who aren't on the podcast so much, but are obviously members of the 59 Gaming like family. So maybe we'll try and get some other guests on for like the next one. The opponent I'm the most afraid of, obviously, is Nala, because both teams do have one Mega Whale. JP has Nala and we have Goresh. So obviously the Goresh versus Nala race, I'm definitely really interested to see who actually gets that. Actually, that's kind of funny, Spuds. I might mention that to them. I might have to, maybe the team that loses, they all have to add like all hail team. Like say JP loses, they all have to add all hail Team Global into their Twitter names or something. That'd be pretty funny. Loser isn't allowed to summon on the Heroes banner. Well, the thing is, so we're going to try and release 2 matches a week if the schedule works out that way, because obviously there's a lot of editing and stuff to be done behind the scenes. So that means because there are 16 matches, if we're doing 2 matches a week, it's going to take 8 weeks for the whole tournament to be done. So obviously the Heroes banner will have come and gone by then. Loser has to barber their whole account. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone would take part if that was the stipulation for losing. I know I certainly wouldn't. JP has an objectively easier time. They have more units, more good units than Global. I have faith in Global. Well, that's the thing, right? So there's not a huge amount of units that they have that we don't. There's no character restriction, so even though they do have units that we don't, none of them are particularly, like, completely game-changing that it makes it impossible for the other team to win, you know what I mean? So even though they do have some extra units that they can use that we can't, you know, we'll just have to step up and prove that that doesn't matter and that Global is superior. Team Globest, you guys know. So LR Jiren, I guess, is one that could make a big difference depending on... I don't think the Realm of God stage was randomly drawn for round 1. So I'm not sure when that's going to come up. But then, of course, you got to remember as well, like, Nolar and Goresh obviously have, like, basically all the units in the game. But not everybody does. So whoever gets randomly drawn to be racing on the Realm of God stage, it is very possible that that person on the Team JP doesn't have Jiren. So physical Frieza is kind of busted. Yeah, that is true. Look at this. Look at these terrible numbers that I'm getting. So I'm not hitting any of the fights. I hate it when that happens. Especially because I used my boost on this stage as well. Frieza and Gogeta are busted. Yeah, true. I mean, Gogeta's not on any category. Well, he's on some. He's not on any of the big categories that we are in the thing, apart from Fusion, I think. Because obviously Shadow Dragon Saga... Wait, Shadow Dragon Saga might be in the list. I actually can't remember. It definitely wasn't picked for round 1, I can tell you that. I have a feeling that the Goku and Vegeta Zeno will probably awaken into base Super Saiyan 4 transforming units, which you can still get separate Super Saiyan 4 Xeno units. I personally don't think they will. We talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream. I think they'll keep them separate completely because the base Xeno units are just support units. And whenever units get awakenings, even if they do give them fancy extra things, they do normally keep the basic premise of their kit the same. So they will still be support units. And it seems kind of a waste to me to have units transform into like Super Saiyan 4, but then they're just basically support units. So, are the Super and Extreme class stages in the list? I believe they are. So, bro, picking holes in this competition need to fit. Nah, dude, we thought about this already. It's fine. Like, Team Global, obviously, we're so confident it doesn't matter that they have a bunch of units that we don't have. So... Yo, what's up? Is that Elia D? Or if that's wrong, but are sales worth it on Global? I'm a light spender. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the sales are always worth it. Like, I don't usually buy full price stones unless I'm really chasing a unit. So usually the sales are always good value. I generally pick them up most of the time, so... We have the homie, we're set. Yeah, exactly. Heroes got confirmed for Global, yep. Is it 100% confirmed now, though? Because the only confirmation that I'd seen was the whole thing about, we talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream, is the fact that people who posted the super attack animations got copyright claimed. And the copyright claim said it was because of Dokkan Now Volume 3. So that basically kind of proves that Dokkan Now is going to have the Super Saiyan 4 super attacks in it. And obviously the Dokkan Now thing is about Global only, so... Yeah, Global has the superior physical Goku Black, easy, eh? I'll have to make sure if I get one of the stages that he can be used on, that I bring him to flex on JP. Although the thing is, like, say for example, if I get Realm of Gods, there's a couple of different ways you can build the team. Like, obviously Beerus, you could run the full extreme version of the team. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Have a Legends match as the tiebreaker and Goresh will clean up, yep. What do you think the leader skill for Vegito will be? I don't know. It depends whether they introduce a new category, right? So they could potentially introduce Great 8 power to Global by having the Vegito have, like, he could have, like, Heroes and Great 8 power as his leader skill or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Because then they could just give him, like, a slightly lower Great 8 power leader skill than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So then you would still want to summon Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I do think it's very likely that one of the units has a Great 8 power super attack leader skill, just because they are obviously adding 4 more Super Saiyan 4s to the game. So, how long will you stream? Probably only for the rest of this run, to be honest. Because once I finish this run, it's basically going to be 3 o'clock in the morning for me. So, probably a reasonable time to go to bed. Vegito, Dragon Ball Heroes, Key 3, 150 to all stats. I mean, that would be good. I would like it if the Heroes team had a 170 leader. But yeah, I would take a 151, to be honest. That would be pretty good. Make it 170 attack, 150 HP and defense. I mean, that would be insane. Like, if we get a Heroes lead with those stats, that team would be incredible. Because that team really does have some good units on it. Even without the Super Saiyan 4s. They just need a better leader. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that team being a lot better. Yeah, Broly is definitely a worthy candidate for having the Great 8 power leader skill. I definitely would agree with that. And then, of course, he'll link up pretty well with the Wrathful Broly. Because obviously he's on Great 8 power as well. So that could actually be quite a good rotation, even though the Wrathful Broly obviously doesn't have Super Saiyan. To be fair, they might not have the best links together, because obviously hopefully all the new Super Saiyan 4s are going to have Saiyan Raw. Because that will make them a lot better or a lot worse, depending on whether or not they have Saiyan Raw. Because Saiyan Raw, even before you start leveling it up, is like a 25% attack link. So that would be really, really good. Hopefully they do all have it. Kind of a little bit of a shaft for the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that he didn't get it. Just like it was a shaft for the old one that he didn't get it. So I hope Bardock and Gohan are good. We need a better Link slave for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, yeah, because Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you have the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but he's not very good, so Super Saiyan 4 Gohan going to have trash links? Maybe. It depends. I feel like they'll give the Super Saiyan 4s a fairly, like, similar link set to each other. Plus, remember, I mentioned it in the video that I put up earlier, but technically in Heroes, the Gohan that goes Super Saiyan 4 is from GT. So, if they make him GT Gohan in Dokkan for the Super Saiyan 4 one, then he potentially will have the GT link. Which, of course, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku has. So, that would actually be pretty good. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap up the stream there, guys. It is 3 o'clock in the morning for me, so probably a good time to go to bed. I just wanted to do a short chill stream after the Dokkan Now podcast. So shout out to everybody who came out, whether it was from the podcast and you're new here, or you've been around for a little while. Do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy the stream. I put out daily Dokkan content. I'm trying to push up to at least 2 videos a day rather than just the one. But obviously, I'm not sure what I'm even going to do for tomorrow's videos, because things are a little bit quiet until the Dokkan Now actually comes out. But I guess we will see. So yeah, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more content coming soon, and I will see you guys all again soon. Someone says do a single. I don't do singles because I don't like having an odd number of coins. If I quickly go to my treasure thing, as you can see, I have 960 red coins, 650 yellow coins, 150 blue coins. I don't do singles because then I'll have an odd number, and then I'd have to do 10 singles, so I might as well just do a multi. And obviously I am saving all of my stones for the Heroes banner. If it was... oh, hey Diddy, I didn't even realise it was you in the chat. How's it going, dude? if the heroes banner wasn't right around the corner, I would do a multi to end the stream. But I'm too hyped for the hero stuff, so I can't be wasting my stones. So I do appreciate you guys all coming out, and like I said, I will catch you all again soon.